High value men are leaders. They know where they are going. So what qualities make you a good leader? The mainstream narrative describes masculine leaders as some type of dictators ruling with power. But that's not a leader, that's the tyrant. A leader is someone who inspires others by setting an example. People follow him because he's congruent with his word and has a vision. So what qualities make you a good leader? First of all, you need to inspire by being committed to values. Inspirational leaders are value-driven, leading from a strong sense of ethical and moral values, showcasing a higher purpose and responsibility. They have a clear understanding of what their values are and don't change them even under pressure. There will be times when they will be sacrificing short-term results in order to be in line with their values. This might not always make them popular, and despite the hatred they receive, inspirational leaders know being ethical isn't easily achieved, but is the right thing to do. It also means setting up short, mid, and long-term objectives. To avoid distraction, I advise you to set up a routine. So you know exactly what is your daily goal, what is your weekly objective, and what is a long-term goal. You can set up your objectives in the morning, or if you prefer, you can also set them up the evening before. Secondly, invested in personal development. Most people I encounter in business, finance, or real estate conferences are not always the smartest. They are not always the most educated, but they have one thing in common. They are always happy to learn and to be challenged. They are also intelligent enough to change their point of view when presented with more compelling evidence or set of data. Of course, you need an education in order to know how to write, read, and calculate. Going to a top university is a great achievement, but it's not the end of the road. Today, it's very easy to learn, even if you haven't achieved much in school. If you want to know how to build a spaceship, you can actually read about it all over the internet. If you want to know how to cook and bake, you can do it on YouTube. If you want to know about history of the humans and politics, everything is available on Wikipedia. Be careful not to be stuck in an echo chamber, especially when you are surrounded with people that think exactly the same. Expose yourself with different points of view so you can actually hear different voices. It's very important to, when you get information, to be able to either accept, reject, or challenge. Good leaders acknowledge when they don't know, and they're happy to continue learning. 4. Transparent communication. A. Attentively listen to other people's opinion. Most people are very eager to voice their opinion, but very few are capable of active listening. It's a skill that will build trust and strong relationship. It also avoids conflict. Active listening will prevent you to miss key information and to anticipate problems. It will also help you build more knowledge and empower you as a leader. B. Engage in honest and open communication. In order to have great conversations, you need all actors to have the same objective. If you feel you have conflictual goals, clarify them. Are you trying to reach a mutual understanding, finding the truth, understanding someone else's belief, or winning the argument? In all cases, try to be honest and respectful even when you don't agree. C. Connect with your team members. Transparent communication also creates bridges between you and your team members. If you have to make someone redundant, just be honest and explain the reasons. Every time, be considerate and give as much notice as possible. Treat your team members fairly despite different levels of connections. And D. Set clear employee goals and expectations. A team member can only be judged on clear expectations. Be upfront and clear in terms of what you expect each team member to do. Don't hesitate to go into details, as what one considers common sense might be different than someone else. Once communicated, do not micromanage. Trust all team members to do their work. Fifth, challenge yourself and be courageous. Great leaders do not stay in their comfort zone. They are always seeking a challenge, and they are happy to improve in order to compete with others. They are always looking at an opportunity to challenge themselves. When they see a problem, they see it as an opportunity to compete. They are happy to innovate and let go of the organization practices when they don't bring the expected result. You also need to be courageous and sometimes have a difficult conversation with your family. Do not ignore an issue by fear of the consequences. It's also having the courage to receive feedback from others and not take them personally. 6. Admit your mistakes. All in all, you're not a machine and you're not perfect, so mistakes will happen. Admit your mistakes is the best way to moving past them. Once admitted, you will gain respect from others and people will relate to you more. They will understand that to be a true leader, you need to go through mistakes and failures. In How to Have Impossible Conversations, Peter Boghossian and James Lindsay state that you should never defend indefensible positions. If you understand that your logic is flawed, admit it and move on quickly. Even when things get tough, keep a positive attitude. As a leader, you just can't fall into negative thoughts as people depend on you. 7. Plan your life. As a leader, you should have a clear plan on how you want your life to be organized. What will be the next steps of your career, but also how you will balance your family life. In relationship, this translates into planning dates with your woman, but also holidays with your family. Leaders are not spectators. They plan their life, make decisions, and are happy to live with the consequences. In conclusion, a leader is someone that is willing to give, is willing to take the risk to preserve what he's fighting for. I see it as a captain of a boat that will make sure that everyone is safe before even considering leaving the ship. It's also the willingness to share your resources and knowledge with others. If you're getting value in this video, let us know by hitting that like button and share it with a friend that needs it. Who do you think is the best leader? Men or women? Let us know in the comment section below.